So I've had a few requests on the Hamskea Hybrid Hunter Pro rest. I want to do kind of a review, overview, product spotlight, if you will. Full disclosure, Hamskea is a partner of the Alpha Bowhunting Challenge, and I've been shooting these rests since they came out. So that's where instead of me critiquing a product, and I'm going to tell you the things that I've used, why I've used it, where it's applications I've used it, some of the features that it has, and how I feel it could be valuable for you, because I do feel it's the best arrow rest on the market for the hunting category. In the target category, I am still a little bit impartial to the original Versa rest, but either way, Hamskea Hybrid Hunter Pro rest. I've got a rest here that is actually going to be a giveaway for the Alpha Bowhunting Challenge. But let's talk to you about what's here, what you're getting with this rest. First of all, I had already mentioned the Versa rest. Now the Versa rest, in my opinion, was an awesome rest. In Versa, the first part of the name, versatility, it had so many features, even from the standpoint of the level that they built to put on there. I really like that feature, so that rest is awesome. Where they improved on the Hybrid Hunter Pro is, first off, in size and weight. This rest is, I believe, 20% lighter than the original Versa rest. In addition to that, they still incorporated the sealed ball bearings in the system, and the steel. I mean, it's the construction is really top notch. This one, you know, they were advertising that it's comparable to or built like a Panzer tank, and I can tell you that it is built very well, having the bearings on both sides. This one's got, I believe, 2 ball bearings internally to still give you the same consistency and no, I mean, you can't move this rest. Some of the other rests on the market, when you take and hold the rod that holds the launcher, the arm, you can take and you can move them in and out. You know, the other thing is you can move them up and down. This one has no play. So from a consistency standpoint, top notch. Going into, you know, the second to that, you know, some of these arrow rests in the shop, we see that somebody will get an arrow rest bumped, and maybe it's because the bolt that attaches it to the riser isn't necessarily it's not the best, right? They use this oversized head bolt, the square head, and it's everything is built on these rests, this one and the Versa rest, to exceed what you could potentially put it through. New with the Hybrid Hunter Pro is this rubber coated capture system. The original Versa rest had a capture system that was okay. This is much better. The overmolded blade with the wide V, I mean, this is designed so that way, you know, if you're drawing your bow back and your bow's on a severe angle and that arrow's sitting here, it's designed to pick it up. You'll notice on the bottom of the capture system, it's angled on the bottom, so wherever your arrow is, it's designed to pick it up on the blade and get you back into center. So a lot of new features on this rest that they've incorporated, like I said. So from the weight, 20% lighter, still the sealed ball bearings, and also new on this is, instead of having multiple brackets to attach the limb attachment for limb driven mode, you know, the different limb sizes, split limb, solid limb, the different widths of the split limb, they went to the spring on the hammer and it eliminated all that. So all you need to do now is tie your core down to your limb wherever you can tie it or attach it. So they've streamlined so many things on this. You know, from a perspective of features that have already always been on the rest, you know, you can adjust your pitch of your blade pitch with the screws here. You can take one out more, move it in, and see that pitch go up or down. You still have this textured knob where you can adjust your tension. So if you want to add a little bit more tension to your rest, take a little tension away based off the type of arrows you're shooting or the application, it's very versatile still in that system. The micro adjust happens to be, this is a standard, but the micro adjust is a really nice feature to where, again, you're just loosening the set screw for the elevation of the windage and dialing it. They've really thought this through as they did the Versarest, but the only gripe people had with the Versarest was the price and the weight, and this one being, you know, $50 to $60, $70 cheaper than, depending on what options you go on a Versarest, and again the 20% lighter weight. You know, in my shop in Denver, we have this rest is probably 5 to 1 what we sell to any other rest on the market in the hunting category, and it's just because it's been proven to all of us. So this rest, the last thing I want to mention as far as the features is, you know, you can personally engrave your name, and they got the laser etching machine. So this one again says Alpha Bowhunting. It's going to be a giveaway to some competitor or participant at the Alpha Bowhunting Challenge, and you can really personalize these rests. So I encourage you to check them out. hamskyarchery.com, great company. They're making great products, really growing. They have more products that they've introduced to the lineup that are equally as well thought out as this and the Versarest. You know, here's another one that I had on a bow that I was shooting from target. You can also take that capture feature off and just go into target mode, and I've got a 3D blade on this one. So there's still the features to be able to use this rest for both target and hunting applications. I personally, I'm going to show you my hunting bow setup right now, which I'm playing with the new blade, the wide blade. But in all honesty, this original hunter blade, this thicker gauge kind of contoured blade, I've hunted with this for so long. I even shot 3D target archery with it for a long time. And this blade, in my opinion, is kind of my go-to. This is new to me. I'm kind of testing this out. I haven't shot it for very long, in all honesty. There. The other thing that I did is, I personally do like the limb attachment. So I went with I kind of pieced some of the other stuff that I have, and I put the limb attachment and the original hammer on here, and kept the spring on the bottom. I'm testing different stuff out, playing with it, seeing what kind of configuration I like. But the benefit of me having, you know, so many of the original Versarests and the new rests, I can, you know, that they're interchangeable in parts and their applications. So the last thing I want to talk about on this rest is why I'm such a huge fan of it, is the limb-driven style rest, in my opinion, is so much better, more forgiving for your bow hunting applications and target archery. But to show you, if people don't understand, I guess, why this is better, it's attaching to the limb, so the limb's commanding when that rest is coming up and down. When you have a normal drop way that's connected to your cable, when you're at full draw and you release the shot and that string starts coming forward, that rest is starting to disengage and start to drop out of the way. So you've got guidance for, you know, 2 to 4 inches potentially on the back side of your power stroke, as opposed to this. So I'll show you here. So I'm at full draw there, and once this shot starts breaking forward, that blade's still up, it's still up, it's still up, it's still up, and then right there it starts to come down. So it's about the last third of the power stroke where it starts to come out of the way. So now you've got 2/3 roughly, again, it's not exact, of the power stroke that this is actually guiding your arrow. And in my opinion, it just eliminates a lot of variables, makes tuning easier. It's super quiet. The rest is a really good rest. I encourage you to check it out. But that's all I've got. Like I said, this necessarily isn't a kind of hard-nosed review as to, hey, this is good, this sucks, or this is good, this is bad. I was a huge fan of the original, and still am. I still have one of these on my backup hunting bow, and like I said, the weight never bothered me. The added feature of me being able to carry one level to check second, third axis and mount it right on the back of this bracket for the original Versarest, I was a huge fan of. I still am a huge fan of. So anyway, this is more of an overview, highlight of some of the new features on the new rest, in addition to how you can interchange some of the components. So hope you enjoyed it. Look for more product gear review, spotlight review type videos that we're going to be doing in the category of mainly some of the stuff that I'm confident in, I've used for years. Like I said, the Hamskea products have been a staple on my bows. Some of the sights have interchanged, arrows have interchanged, quivers, that kind of stuff, and even releases. And it's just from a standpoint on that of wanting to see what's out there, wanting to test new things. I just haven't had a reason to go away from the Hamskea products. They've never failed me, and they've always given me optimal accuracy. I mean, I had a distinct improvement in my accuracy when I went from the previous style rest I was shooting once Hamskea came out with the Versa rest. So to me, it was proven. I've been sold since. I encourage you to check it out. Check out hamskyarchery.com for their full line of products. Super intelligent guys. Andrew, Sean, you know, Tim, great group of guys. And that's all I've got for this clip. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments below. You know, I know there's some other great rests on the market. You know, don't be afraid to throw some kudos your way to the rest of the other products if there's something different. I'm just highlighting what I like. So once again, I'm Phil Mendoza. I encourage you to dream big, shoot straight, and we'll check you on the next video.